Ivorians, the time for mobilization has come, it's time to oust this corrupt and dying regime. The Ivorian people are exhausted, tired of lies, disgusted by corruption, and outraged by the arrogance of a regime that despises its citizens and destroys our country day after day. While we struggle to feed our families, pay our bills, and secure a decent future for our children, Alassane Ouattara and his clan cling to power like leeches, plundering our resources, suppressing our freedoms, and crushing our dignity. For far too long, Côte d'Ivoire has suffered under the grip of greedy and unscrupulous leaders. Broken promises, rampant poverty, pervasive injustice, etc., this must end. Daddy Adu, what have the Ivorians done to you? I don't even know. Don't you hear our cries? I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to express this. Don't you see our suffering? We all went to school. We are students. Look where I am. Here, it's in Côte d'Ivoire, but you don't even know where I am right now. We are suffering, but it seems like you don't hear what we are telling you. It seems like you don't hear our cries, our daily cries. What's wrong? What have the Ivorians done to you? You govern badly. We are fed up with your governance and your government. We are really fed up. What's wrong? We are all graduates. We went to school. We got our diplomas, but we can't work with our diplomas. What have we done? What have we done? The billions that the ministers embezzle, you don't see them? Or maybe you don't hear us. You know very well that there is no democracy in Côte d'Ivoire. If Côte d'Ivoire were a country like Senegal, you know very well that you could not have power. We are no longer afraid. Currently, all good Ivorians, those who are truly of Ivorian origin, are no longer afraid of death, let alone prison. The suffering that we undergo on a daily basis, death is better than that. We go to school, we finish with a diploma, but we can't find a job. Why do they call you president? I don't even know. We suffer, we complain, but you don't hear us. So you don't hear our cries? What we are shouting, you don't hear. But it is not your fault, it is ours. It is our brothers who betrayed us. It is our brothers who betrayed us and it hurts. People like Soro, they are the ones who did that. People like Ahmed Bakayoko, they are the ones who did that. But today, where are they? It hurts. We complain, but it hurts. There are people who say that this year, when the Ivorians come out, they will kill them. They just have to go buy weapons because I am sure that we will come out. Even I am ready to die to no longer see what is happening on this earth. It hurts. What have we done? First of all, our economy no longer belongs to us. It belongs to foreigners. We know that. Today, when an Ivorian has a problem with foreigners, it is the Ivorian who is afraid. What have we done to you? Everyone is a foreigner at all levels. When we go to take competitive exams, we fail. All those who are gendarmes are ex-rebels that they recruited. We know that. What did they do to you? Do you think you are the only ones who went to school or what? Today, the same person is a deputy, mayor, minister, advisor, as if he were the only one who went to school in Côte d'Ivoire. Is he the only one who went to school in Côte d'Ivoire here, Mr. President? We are fed up with your governance. Instead of listening to the people's cry of distress, the despot Ouattara is secretly preparing a fourth illegal and unscrupulous term, trampling the constitution and crushing the hopes of an entire nation. We can no longer accept this farce. Every day under this regime is one too many. While corruption rots our institutions, while our youth despair from unemployment, while hospitals become death traps and our roads turn into deadly hazards, the tyrant Ouattara lives in outrageous luxury. His accomplices parade with arrogance, believing the people are submissive and resigned. But the time for resignation is over. History shows that people who rise always end up toppling tyrants. We must not let fear chain us any longer. Côte d'Ivoire does not belong to a single family or a clique of corrupt cronies. This country belongs to us, to our children, to those who wake up early, who toil, who hope, and who deserve better. This fourth term that Ouattara is scheming in the shadows is an insult to our intelligence, an affront to our sovereignty, and a provocation we must reject with the utmost firmness. Will we stand idly by while he sets up a disguised lifelong presidency? No. It's now or never. If we lower our guard today, what will remain of our dignity tomorrow? In our neighborhoods, our villages, our workplaces, let's talk, expose, and awaken consciences. Let's use social media, local radios, and face-to-face discussions to organize resistance. Let's prepare to take to the streets, peacefully but massively, to say no to the theft of our democracy. This regime must hear the people's cry. And if Alassane Ouattara refuses to leave through the ballot box, the people will oust him through popular mobilization. We do not seek violence or chaos, but we can no longer accept submission. Our silence would be a betrayal of future generations. Our courage is stronger than their arrogance. Our thirst for justice is more powerful than their hunger for power. Ivorians, rise up. Reject injustice, fight corruption, reclaim our country. We are tired, yes, but our exhaustion must transform into strength, action, and a popular uprising. The future of Côte d'Ivoire is at stake now. Let's not wait until it's too late. Together, let's bring down this dying regime and restore the dignity of our nation.
Là où règne le mensonge, il impose la vérité. Chris Yapi ne ment pas.
Là où règne le mensonge, il impose la vérité. Chris Yapi ne ment pas.
Chris Yapi does not lie. Find Chris Yapi on his 2 YouTube channels, his Rumble channel, his TikTok, X, Instagram, VK and Threads accounts.